Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm on for Friday Book Haul, which is an open collaboration hosted by me, myself and I. So if you want to join in, just put up a video of the books you find for your crafting and add the hashtag Friday Book Haul in your description. So just have a nice pile today. There were 2 of these Australias yesterdays, which I have way too many of. Actually, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count 6 already in a bookcase that's out here, and there's possibly 1 or 2 more in my passage as well. Now I've got these ones. I must start doing something with them. Oh, it's terrible. I cannot let these go to the bin though, because they have too much good stuff in them. So I must start harvesting them and just taking out the bits that I want to use, because that many of them takes up, you know, a whole shelf or whatever. So yeah, it's an addiction, what can I say? So this one is 1974. You get all your vintage pictures, but look at these. These are really cool. You get some adverts, some colour ones and the black and white ones. But just lots of fodder in these. Oh, look at those. Paper dolls. Nice Victorian one. Really sweet. So you can see why I find it hard to let them go to the bin. And these ones are in such good condition too. But yes, must harvest. Although that's a problem in itself, isn't it? It's hard to let any pages go, but I must. So that's the other one I got, which looks a lot newer. Probably the newest I've ever had. Where is it? Blah blah, 3rd edition 2000, so yeah, much newer. Little Hampton Community Newsletter, fair enough. But it's these sort of ads and ones like that that I just love. Great ephemera, especially when you can't get hold of this authentic vintage ephemera like that. These books are the next best thing. The Illustrated Family Encyclopedia. This one is 1989. I think this will be one that I harvest. Oh, I love pages like that. I think they're great for glue booking. Not that I ever do any, but I can dream and collect papers for it. The leaves, I like those leaves. Oh, look, birds. Yeah, actually there's a fair bit in this that I like. Nice little one here. How I didn't think I put this one in my bag. How to conquer constipation through natural methods. I want to check the date on this one. Thought it might be an interesting read. Actually, I don't know why I ended up in my bag. I was having a bit of a joke with my workmate about it, because it was just the 2 of us. No one else come in, so she likes to come in. She works out the front on the till, and she likes to come in and suss out the books sometimes for something that she'd like to read. So I shoved this in her face. This is very hard to see what it even is, but it's Margaret Fulton cookbook. Disgusting condition, so you can see why that was heading for the bin. Now, some of these are bin ones, and there's a fair few that I also bought, because I have no self-control. 73, but retro, you know me, and retro anything really. Love the full page pictures, actually. Oh, the colours. Just love the colours. I want to eat that. That looks yummy. They all look yummy. A bit of a leaf. harvest some of that for the retro cookbooks. Report of the Waite Agricultural Research Institute, South Australia, 1941 to 42. University of Adelaide. I think I just like the look of the pages, actually. They look pretty cool. They'd be nice as backgrounds for collages, I think. And there's some water damage around the edge, but it doesn't look mouldy or really yucky. It just looks more vintage. So looks like what we'd actually try and make our pages look like. So yeah, I do like those pages. There was this grid sheet, place under working sheet. Oh, that's right, yeah, someone must have been trying to do some calligraphy. Yeah, there we go. But a whole lot of blank paper. I never say no to blank paper. Always use that in our journals. This is the complete illustrated stories of Hans Christian Andersen. Love the cover because it's got a mermaid on it, so I'd probably make a neat mermaid journal. Looks like a mouse has been chewing on it. Christmas 1984. Looks like it was owned by the person that was practicing calligraphy. It's got 290 illustrations. See if I can turn any of the pages. I don't know if that's one or two anyway. 1984, so it's not the oldest. The pages are really thin, but it does have a pile of illustrations. It's quite nice little writing too. Probably be quite a good read. Puzzle Mates, over 100 word searches. Now this, I just love the cover on this. So I thought I'd probably extend the spine and make some form of travel journal or aeroplane themed journal out of it because of the cover. So the word searches have been done, but it has these lovely borders too, so I'll be able to chop them out and use them on tags and for collaging and that as well. This is beautiful Nagasaki, 12 excellent colour photographs. So these are postcards, very new, aren't they? But again, I don't like seeing these things end up in the rubbish bin, so I've got my postcard collection. This is a year in crafts, 52 seasonal projects to make and give. Just me not being able to see good craft books go in the bin each day, even though I won't make any of the stuff, but sometimes I get nice ideas. And this one looked interesting. It had a whole lot of different stuff, so... Oh, that's cool. It's like a crocheted rag rug. Is it crocheted or just plaited? I think it's just plaited. See, even my daughter might be interested in doing something like that. Easter stuff. But yes, I'll have a good look at that one. Love the pages in it too. Maybe even do a crafting journal. This is just an empty cover. So I thought I'd bring it back and see. You might be able to make a little journal that goes in there and then another little notebook or something and some tags. I don't know, but it's in too good a condition to waste. dust cover, Flying Finish by Dick Francis. I don't know, I liked it. This one I got for the cover as well. I like the yellow roses. I might do a yellow rose journal. It contains The Man Who Was Magic and If I Don't, Who Will. But yeah, I'll just use the cover in that one. Nice size. Now on to some nicer books. Not that they weren't nice, but I grabbed England is a Garden and Canberra is a Garden. I think I've got a copy of this Canberra is a Garden. It was gifted in '98. But it has beautiful like watercolour flower pictures. And it's got some like pencil sketches as well, which are really cool. It's lovely. So I had to buy that one. And this is the Canberra one. A little more glossy, this one, but it's still beautiful. It's got a bit of a cut there. I've got to keep doing them this way. It's very annoying. They're lovely though. It inspires you to want to try a bit more painting as well. So I might even keep them as reference books for a bit. Now, which one next? I'll do this one. So my workmate found this and I was like, yep. McCall's Sewing in Colour. I just love these retro sewing ones. Look at that. It's a bit wrinkly, like it's been water damaged. But it has your colour pictures and it has these little diagrams. I love them. I love that it's all purple too. Might have to make myself a sewing journal with this one. Now you've seen a few of these in my book hauls. Plants of the Adelaide Plains and Hills. I was having a bit of a laugh with my colleague because it wasn't that long ago that I found 2 of them in one day. I was so happy. And I took them to the counter to pay for them. And there were 2 customers at the counter and they saw them and they were like, oh, they're so amazing. They're so beautiful. I was like, oh, would you like it? And she was like, yes, I sold that. I sold one to one of the customers and then her friend loved it so much that I sold the other one to her. So, which was great for the store, but it meant I missed out on 2 of them. So now I think I've managed to get 2 back. So this one's in awesome condition too. I have found one hardcover one that I think I'm going to keep for myself. Although they are hard to use as reference guides to the plants around here because they are illustrations, not photos. But they are amazing books. And I recently did a video, I'm trying to remember to link it below, of making tags with one of the pages out of this book. Really simple tags that I just backed and sewed around. Yeah, beautiful they are. So it's, yeah, a book that I would never, I always grab them if I see them. I just think they're awesome books. And then I went to a local Salvation Army or Salvo's store had closed down because they were demolishing the building that it was in, because it was in a building that was the old meat works and it's full of asbestos and that. So they moved into a new building. And it is huge. I couldn't believe how big it is. I was so excited, except they have hardly any craft stuff, so I'm very happy about that. But the books are a lot easier to look through. So I managed to find 3 books. So there was this, oh, I was excited about this, a Compendium of Curiosities. It's Tim Holtz. It's not what I'm used to finding in the book section in the secondhand stores. So it talks about all the bits and pieces that he uses, which this is really handy for me actually, because I'm not very knowledgeable with all the mixed media bits and pieces. It's even got the tiny attacher. I've got one of them. So I thought this would be lovely just to keep. Ornate plates. Give me some ideas. Charms, gears, spinners and timepieces, keys and keyholes. So yeah, it just gives you ideas on how to use all the little bits and pieces that you get. Paper stash, fragments. Oh good, I was going to say hopefully it's got a bit more. Wrinkle-free distress. Oh, this can be so good for me. Scribble stone distress. Water stamping. Blended batik. Dabber resist. I need all the help I can get with my inks. I make a fair mess with them when I try to do anything much. Rusted enamel. Distress crackle. So I might keep this on my desk to remind myself that I actually have it. Scrapbook pages. Beautiful. $3, but it probably cost a mint to begin with. So, and then I will show you this one. Sorry about the bumping. Herbs International and Illustrated. Yeah. Let's have a look at the cover. That's plain. I think they're probably all big pictures. Well, that one's not. I've used that in something. I must have. I don't know if it came in this book or not though. 1989. Probably, knowing me. Don't remember having ones that big though. But these are a great size for journaling cards. And those ones you can fold the page and use or just cut them down. Lovely book. And then the last one is The Birds of Australia, a book of identification, 758 birds in colour. $19.84, and it's gorgeous. Got them all little ones. And you've got your full-size pages, but I'd probably fussy cut them out, I think. Penguins. It's just a shame that they've got the numbers and writing on the page, because I can imagine like cutting this bit out and using it as a pocket or something. That'd be awesome. You could always stick something over the top though, like their name maybe. But otherwise these ones would be great cut out. Beautiful book, isn't it? Lots of pages too, and then some matte ones at the back which have some cool pictures as well. So that is it for my book haul. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I plan on doing a whole heap of gardening and organising. So take care of yourselves and I will see you soon. Bye.